Start. We must observe that the guidance of their lordship in Rabbi Aswan Boyer Supra is based on wider principle, and it is about the seriousness which must attend an inquiry, in consequence of which an elected respectively of the people can be removed from office after coming into force of Part 4 of the Constitution. The municipalities have been raised to a constitutional status. There is no gainsaying the fact that the presidents of a municipality in Uttar Pradesh is an elected representative of his constituency, and his removal from office cannot be subject to a procedure that may be anything which the state government may decide in the facts of a given case. Once the president of a municipality denies the charge against him, though an explanation which is not found satisfactory by the state government, a full-fledged inquiry must follow. In the context of a different question regarding cessation of financial and administrative powers of the president under the proviso to section 48 clause 2 of the Act of 1961, a full bench of 5 judges of this court in Paras Jain versus State of UP and others, AIR 2016, all 59 FB observed. Part 5 of the Constitution contains provisions in relation to the Panchayats. Part 5A provides for the municipalities. These provisions were introduced by the 73rd and 74th Amendments to the Constitution. Municipalities and panchayats as institutions of local self-government have a constitutional status. Their role and position are defined by the Constitution, as are their powers, duties, and responsibilities. The aforesaid exposition of the law makes it explicit that in interpreting the provisions of a state legislation like the Act of 1961, the court must bear in mind the provisions of Part 5A of the Constitution, which confers a constitutional status upon the municipalities in the state and also safeguards their autonomy as elected bodies of local self-government. It is from that vantage that the provisions of section 48 clause 2A of the Act of 1961 have to be interpreted, in particular the words "such inquiry as it may consider necessary" employed therein, consistent with the scheme envisaged under Part 5 of the Constitution. In our opinion, therefore, the words in section 48 clause 2A of the Act of 1961 such inquiry as it may consider necessary cannot make any kind of inquiry which the state government may consider feasible in the facts of a given case. Upon a denial of the charges by the president of a municipality, the state government, if not satisfied with the explanation submitted by the president, has to hold a full-fledged inquiry. The question referred to us by the division bench in answered accordingly. The cause of action giving rise to the writ petition no longer survives as the term of the petitioner as the president of the municipality Nagar Palika Joya district Jyotiba Phule Nagar in this case would have come to end long ago. No further orders are required to be made to place our answer before the division bench.